Yo, what's up guys? If you're like me, you enjoy the Nintendo Switch, but if you have larger hands, then the original Joy-Cons are not the most ergonomic controller in the world. And that's where something like this comes in. A much larger, much more ergonomic grip style Joy-Con that gives it a much more comfortable feel while you're playing your Nintendo Switch. But today, I think we have something even better than the original Joy-Cons or the sort of ergonomic grip style Joy-Cons, and that is in this box right here. So let's get into it. Let's check it out. I think we have something that may be able to replace both the original Joy-Cons and these larger ergonomic style Joy-Cons. So let's get into it. So if you've seen the title, the thumbnail, whatever, you already know that this is the Nitro deck Switch controller from a company called Cracked, I believe it's called. So the Cracked Nitro deck, and this is a Switch controller that instead of sliding on to the side of your Nintendo Switch like regular Joy-Cons, it connects using the USB-C port at the bottom of the Switch. So your entire Switch slides into here, and that becomes the controller. So I went with the retro purple colorway because I think this is the one that stands out the most. They have a bunch of different colors, but I think that this colorway does harken back to those old Nintendo consoles. So I definitely think that this is a very unique colorway. So let's stop talking about the outside, let's get into the inside and check this thing out. So you just slide this off, and then we have the Cracked logo here, limited edition. So this is the limited edition version, you guys. So there's that. They have like a black one, a white, like a lime or mint green, and some other colors. And here we have the case here. This is a nice hard shell style case here, so that is decent. We also get, what is this, a strap. So that's nice to see. We get a strap here, so you can strap that onto the side, and as you can see, we have that strapped on, so that's nice to see. Now let's get into the carrying case here and see what we have. All right, so opening up the case, we have the Nitro deck itself. Welcome to the Cracked family. So take that, pluck it, and file it to the side. And here we have the Nitro deck controller for the Nintendo Switch. Take a look at that, you guys. We have the purple with the yellow accents. So this is taking us back to those like GameCube days. You guys love to see the controller there. But yeah, here it is. I think it looks pretty nice just from my first look at it, my first glance. I do like the colorway, the purple with the gray and the green and red accents there. That is nice to see. I think overall, first impressions, it just feel high quality, so there's no like creaking. It doesn't feel cheap or anything like that. Buttons feel good. Everything that needs to click does click, and everything that needs to, be smooth is smooth. So we have some buttons here that is nice to see. One thing I am noticing, let me know if I'm crazy, you guys, but it looks like this button here, it looks like that dot isn't perfectly centered. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but that dot is slightly off center. I don't know if that's gonna mess with anyone's OCD off there, but that button looks slightly off center if you ask me. But anyway, that's not the hugest thing in the world. We have 4 buttons in the back, which is great to see. We have a nice kickstand, so you got that going for you. Yeah, so you can set it out. It will still stand because the stand's gonna be covered on the Switch. And yeah, so this is nice to see. We have an in and a out USB. So one is to charge it, and one is to use it as a wired controller. If your Switch is docked, you can actually plug it in to the dock and use this as a wired controller. So that is interesting. That does add some functionality. So let's stop talking about it. Let's be about it, and let's put the Switch inside of our Nitro deck. So I'm going to remove my Switch OLED from these Joy-Cons here, and I'm going to slide this into the Nitro deck here. As you can see, it snaps into place. It does actually look pretty good, you guys. Check a look at that. Take a look at that. It does look, pretty good. It does add a little bit of, thickness to the Switch compared to the regular Joy-Cons, but that added thickness is going to give you a little bit more ergonomic situation. So yeah, this is the setup here. Let's check it out. First initial impressions with the Switch in there. It feels like a solid package. It feels like you know, it doesn't feel cheap. It feels solid. It has some heft, some weight to it. It does make the Switch, you know, feel a little bit more I guess put together. Like this feels like if there was like a Switch like Switch Pro or something like that that was more ergonomic focused, it feels like it would be something like this. It doesn't add too much length to the actual overall package here. As you can see, it doesn't add too much length to the side there, as you can see, but it just adds enough where it is a little bit more ergonomic, and that grip is a little bit more ergonomic as well. So I think just for my overall, you know, unboxing and first impressions, it does feel good. The buttons feel great. I think that it does add a little bit of ergonomics to the overall package. So one of the main benefits of this controller is that the sticks are Hall effect sticks, which means it's not going to be susceptible to stick drift over time because it's actually using magnets to calculate the movement. So it's not like a mechanical moving part that can wear out over time and introduce drift. That's something that the original Joy-Cons are known for, is the stick drift. Now, I don't really use my Joy-Cons that much. I always like add a different Joy-Con. So drift isn't something that I've experienced with my Switch because I just don't use the Joy-Cons. But a lot of people in the Switch community will tell you that drift is a huge, huge issue on the original Joy-Cons. And this controller removes that issue because it uses Hall effect sticks with the actual controller. So that is great to see. Now, let me know in the comments here any specific questions about this. I think just this overall unboxing and, you know, first impressions is very positive. I know there's a lot of situations that, you know, we could test this in, but for this video, I just wanted to, you know, just, you know, keep it short and let you guys, you know, just see the unboxing and my initial impressions. First impressions is that it feels good, triggers feel good, buttons feel good, and yeah, so I am very impressed with the overall you know, fit and finish of this controller. I do like the placement of the back buttons. Everything feels, you know, accessible, so no complaints with the overall package here. Yeah, so I'll leave a link to this. They have it on their website. I got this from of Amazon, so I didn't pre-order anything. I just ordered on Amazon, 2-day shipping, and it was to me. So if you you know, want to order from there, I'll leave the link to there. And it does support the channel if you buy through that link. So there's that. But yeah, so yeah, this is the Nitro Deck controller for the Switch from Cracked. And yeah, so I'll just show you guys how to take it out before we go. You just press this button here, keep that up, and then you can take it out. So yeah, here is the Nitro Deck controller. I think it's a great addition for the Nintendo Switch, and it is now one of my, you know, favorite controllers for the Switch. So yeah, check it out and let me guys know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, ring that bell, all that great YouTube stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.